On behalf of Johns Hopkins Medicine, I want to welcome all of you and thank you for joining us on this special day. I'm Dr. Paul Rothman, CEO of Johns Hopkins Medicine and Dean of the School of Medicine. I want to begin by expressing my gratitude to Shereen Golden and the entire planning committee for their work on this event, and also to the talented members of the Unified Voices Choir for gracing us with their inspiring voices today. This event is a celebration of Dr. King. It's also an opportunity for us to reflect on his message and what it means for us today. This year, we decided to extend our annual commemoration for an entire week. Why? Well, over the past 12 months, all of us have gone through so much. And what we have seen has starkly highlighted the importance of both health and racial equality. At the same time, this past year provided an opportunity for our staff, not only doctors and nurses, but everyone who works at this institution, to share their immense dedication to the work that we are doing here. All of you have supported our patients, our communities, and each other every day. We understand that we have a lot more work to do in our communities and at the institution, but I'm very proud of what we've accomplished through this difficult time. Over and over, Dr. King emphasized the idea that community is at the heart of civilized society. We have seen this over and over again during the past 12 months, often in positive ways, sometimes in not so positive ways. And as we move forward, we must keep hold of the idea of the community and also remember that we have a solemn responsibility to others in our families, in our communities, and in our nation. All of us are truly bound together every day, more tightly than we sometimes realize. As we reflect on Dr. King and the continued relevance of what he was trying to accomplish throughout his life, it is vitally important that we take some time this week to ask ourselves, how as individuals and as institutions can we do more to support those around us, especially those who may be struggling whether economically or emotionally. Today, we will begin by focusing on hope and healing in our African American, Asian and Pacific Islander, and LGBTQ plus community members. At 12:30, please join us for a panel discussion on racial trauma in the African American Black community. Mental health experts will share the history of racial trauma in this country and will offer some strategies to help heal its damaging effects. Then, at 2 p.m., please join Paula Neera, the clinical director of the Johns Hopkins Center for Transgenic Health. Paula will host an interactive Zoom webinar on stigma and health discrimination in the LGBTQ plus community. The next webinar at 4 p.m. will focus on the Asian and Pacific Islander community. This webinar will also be an opportunity to learn more about the different Asian cultures and the impact the social justice movement has had on their community. All are welcome. Our goal with these events and over the entire week is to strengthen the connections between us, that we can ultimately become a more and welcoming, inclusive community. And now, I'd like to leave you with an inspiring performance from the Unified Voices of Johns Hopkins singing "We Shall Overcome." Thank you and enjoy their wonderful singing.